Oh. Alright, hello everybody. I am Conquering History Games, and welcome to a brand new game on the channel, and the start of a fresh campaign. Today we're going to be... what just happened? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Don't do that. What is happening? Okay. So, Anyway, so welcome to Fire Emblem Three Houses. I just realized it says Three House in the description for the the name of the video. So let me go ahead and fix that real quick. But this is the next non-history game that I'm going to be playing sometimes on the channel whenever I just kind of want to take a break from the other stuff. And it was voted by my viewers and such in the community tab by a pretty decent margin. I guess let's kind of go over some preliminary stuff before we get started here. So this is basically a JRPG game, which I will admit, I know that it's turn-based, but there's like also some other concepts within it where like you do things at a school and you have to train up students, so to speak, allies. I don't actually know that much of the game. I'm not going in 100% blind because I did the other day do at the end of a different stream when I finished that patent campaign for Memorial Day. I played a little bit of this afterwards just so we can kind of check that the audio levels and the visuals were good on the game. It looks like we tuned it in. Nobody really seems to be complaining in regards to like the music compared to my voice ratio. The only problem we had, and I just don't know how I'm going to be able to fix it, is that in the opening cutscene, the audio kind of gets a little choppy. I'm just not sure how to fix that, but it doesn't seem to be happening in any of the other ones. So we're just going to go ahead and jump in, and let me just say now, before people start to ask, like, which of the three houses am I going to be aligning myself with? I don't know yet. I just know. So what is it? They're like, it's like the blue lion, the black eagle, and the red something, I forget. And I just went, I don't know, like, all I know about it, like, hearing the three names, I just thought, I was like, well, lions are cool, and I like the color blue. So, I don't know, like, that's the only lead the Blue Lions have over anybody else right now. But we'll just kind of see once we get in there. So for right now, I haven't, like, named what type of campaign this is. Maybe once I pick a house, I will, I'll switch it in the, I'll start switching the thumbnail or something. So yeah, I know it says continue here, but that was just from the little test thing we did the other day. So without any further ado, let's just jump right into it. And remember, the audio is gonna maybe be a bit choppy during this opening cutscene, but it won't happen for the rest of it. So let's get through this, and I hope you guys are ready for the fun. Oh, also, so I've never played any Fire Emblem game before. I have done like turn-based grid stuff before, but we're just gonna do normal. Also, apparently this was an update that happened. There's now maddening. But we're just gonna do normal. And also, I was kind of torn between doing casual or classic because I've been told, because I'm somebody, I don't think I've ever played Pokemon on the channel, but I actually do. I do play a fair amount of Pokemon, like the older titles. But I always only do Nuzlocke these days. Because I find that to be a more fun for me way to play, and I've been told, oh, if you like Nuzlocke, then you would probably like classic Fire Emblem Three Houses. But since this is my first time going through the game, and so I'm a little baby, we're just gonna do this casual. If I ever come through the game again and do a different house, we'll do classic for sure. So anyway, let's go ahead casual. We're not gonna be playing online, and here we go. I'm excited. Yeah, so this is clearly the Polish army, you know, with the winged hussars, right?
Canyon. Die. 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 You took everything that I love.
Mm-hmm.
It's gone now, Mother.
All right, here we go. So I want to just again say I'm basically blind. I don't know these characters really.
What could have brought you here? I wonder how you got in there.
All right.
It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed. Happened to me. I wish to have
My controller is vibrating like mad. Ah, time to select a form. So what am I gonna do? Are we gonna go with kind of bigger, a little bit more shoulders, or the longer hair, a little bit of midriff, short shorts? I don't know about the short shorts. Is that very actually, it's probably extremely tactical. Keeps your legs open for, you know, gives them room to breathe. Let's see here. We're gonna go with, I don't know, chat, what do you guys think? This guy's a little bit more armored, but she probably has more agility. Is there any actual differences? Because I think that I've heard that like, depending on which one of these you take, you have only access to certain classes. Now, you know, I'm leaning toward the female form because it's just prettier to look at. But isn't there like a dating subplot system in this game? So, you know, I want to go after the women, right? You know what? Or can you enter into a same-sex relation? Here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna put to a vote, guys. We're just kind of mostly waiting for people to show up anyway. So, okay, what form to take? Man, woman. Let's see. Give me a second. Okay. Poll is in the chat. Let's see. So, meanwhile, I guess I'll go back and forth. Well, okay, here, this guy, his kind of chest tunic, it's got some red going on with the symbol, but so does hers. It's kind of like it goes into a medallion. Actually, I don't know what's up with that thing. Does it, like, hang off of her collar, and then the ribbon goes through it and then down? I'm not quite sure here. Let's see. They both have greaves on. He's got a little bit more upper arm armor and on the waist as well. Let's see. She's got short shorts. He's got just like an extended tunic. Yeah, the controller. Yeah, so like here, if I put it down, you can hear it rattle my controller. Yeah, so anyway, let me start looking at the results of this voting. So vote quickly, please. Vote quickly. Only like half of you have. So let's get it. It's not gay if you play a woman and date a man, right? The controller's excited to play. It's a 1-vote race right now in the straw poll, so get to it, people. Or else I'll just make my own call if it ends up being a tie. Yeah, so it's kind of interesting whenever I see on the internet the question asked us like, why do you play female characters? Because the two funniest answers, in my opinion, or like most interesting, I guess, in like their contrast, is there's some people who go, well, I'm wanting to transition into being a woman, so I play as women in video games because I think of myself as one. It's a tied game right now. Some people vote. About like a third of you haven't voted yet. So some say like, well, you know, I'm transitioning to being a woman, so I play women in video games because that's what I see myself as. And then you've got other people who go like, no, I play women in video games because I am completely a guy saying this, of course, is like, because I am extra heterosexual. I'm so heterosexual that I don't want to be, you know, staring at a man the whole game like some kind of homosexual. I want to stare at a woman. But you see, here it gets a little more complicated because then I think there's dating mechanics within the game. Just rattle, rattle, rattle. It's okay, there was somebody winning and then it's tied again. And it looks like every single person has voted. Right now we've got 10 viewers, 10 votes. Okay, so it's a tie. That solved nothing! Oh wait, no, we have an 11th viewer. Hey, if you just joined and you haven't voted yet, please vote. Vote in the straw poll. You're gonna get to decide whether we play a man or a woman. And again, I don't know if that like changes the classes that I have available to me. That's kind of why I am one of the reasons why I'm doing this in a live stream series. Well, for one thing, all the non-historical games I play, I always do live stream on the channel. But also, there it is. Last vote came in. I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna show everything's on the up and up. There it is. 55% voted for woman. Okay. So we're gonna play the woman. Who, I don't know her name, or like her base name. We'll give her a new name. Okay, is this form correct? Yes. Alright. Hello there, Ted Bravication. Oh, and like 3 more people just showed up into the chat. Oh well, like, too late. So, I'm going to say, I thought I was able to name. Do I only get to change the name of my character if I'm a woman? Well, anyway, I just closed the straw poll. Oh wait, I could just follow my own link, I guess. But no, you know what? The polls are closed. The polls are closed. Unless you sent something via the mail. In which case I will deliver it. Okay, but I am a mortal. Don't worry about the name. They're only going to be referred to as the professor. Oh. Ooh, I get to play a professor? That's a little historical. So what's her base name then, though? Just out of curiosity. Oh. Oh, so Byleth is the name whether your character is male or female. Or whatever the form is, I guess you could say. So, yeah, I guess it really doesn't matter. I'm still going to give a custom name. Boom. Victoria! Because we will go to victory!
Huh. I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names. You must possess a day of birth as well. Please, which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
Okay. What's the coolest set? What kind of moon seems to fit our characters? There is Guardian Moon, Pegasus Moon, Lone Moon, Great Tree Moon, Harpstring Moon, Garland Moon, Blue Sea Moon, Verdant Rain Moon, Horsebow Moon, Wyvern Moon, Red Wolf Moon, and Ethereal Moon. Okay, Shenanigans. Oh, sorry, Jacob. Shenanigans wouldn't have fit. Okay. So what is our character here? Pegasus, Lone, Great Tree. This is like... Some of these you can kind of see that they're like, you know, here's Spring, Tree into Harpstring into Garland into Blue Sea. It's very, you know, kind of like the seasons. Blue Sea, that would be in... Well, you know, what's today? Today is the 6th. Day 1 of the 6th month. So the Garland Moon. I'm kind of thinking that Professor being a guardian to the students. Maybe. I don't know. No, today, yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it the days. I'm sure that this doesn't actually matter. But like, what is a garland? A garland, you know, it's an arrangement of usually flowers or some sort of plants in a circle. And we shall be crowned in a garland of victory. Because what is our name? It's Victoria. And we're going to win, win, win no matter what. So we'll do that. The Garland Moon.
Wow, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange.
Oh, so it happens no matter what. It's not just if you hit 1-1. Okay.
It all feels so...
She has got some hair.
Oh, I think it may be time for yet another nap. It is almost time to...
There is a lot of ornamentation going on with her outfit. I wonder if anybody cosplays as her. Probably. There's some hardcores out there.
Hey, time to wake up.
Say, caught you trying to cross the border. No, what's that line with Skyrim? Yeah.
You having that dream again?
I was dreaming about a young girl.
You've described her to me before. I don't think I've ever met anyone like that.
So again, I don't know any of this
Anyways,
story.
just put
Going
that
in
out of your
blind.
mind for now. Battlefield, no place for idle thoughts. Risking your life is part of the job of mercenaries like us. Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom.
All
I
right.
told you before, it's far from here. So...
Oh right.
Hmm? Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
Gerald,
What?
sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence needed.
What happened?
So I probably won't let every voice acting for everything go through. But you know, just like kind of get the gist.
Like you wanted this tower.
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in a...
Who is that? It kind of sounds like Colleen Klinkenbeard, like I'm talking about the voice actress, but a little higher pitched.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives. Not to mention our gold.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm in this situation. Wait. Uniform.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Dead. There are a lot of them.
Well, thank you for the
Yes, they
notice
followed
10 verification. I appreciate
Come on,
that.
let's move. Hope you're ready.
All right, let's get going. Oh, spazzing out in that bottom left corner, just. So, as I already have said, no particular inclination on any of the three houses so far, other than blue lions, because I like the color blue in lions. But we'll see. We'll see with these characters. Alright.
Let's take care of those thieves. Take down the enemy.
Alright, select the unit and then move it to an enemy. While your unit's next to it, the command window will open. Select attack command, choose weapon. All right, here we go. Whoa. Okay, cool. So they just keep saying Victoria there in the screen. Nice. Weapon will break when repeated use. Yeah. Durability. Can't repair things mid-battle.
I'll cut through. Over already.
Alright. Create bookmark saves, view tutorial guides, and more. To access it, press A when the cursor is on a space without an active unit. Okay. So bookmark, save your progress and suspend the game. Interesting. Okay, so that's cool. That's like, I guess if, you know, that's good to know that, like, I don't have to set aside that much time for a live stream where it's like if something happens and I gotta go in the middle of it, I could just, you know, not lose all that progress. So that's really good to know. Bows attack from long range, huh? Alright, it looks like we got a steady stream of viewers coming in. So I like to see. Let's move on forward.
Yes.
Here we go. So we're just gonna kind of go in a straight line, you know, to use these for cover. No need to go around the terrain. But it's gonna be interesting to see how people feel about this series compared to Battle for Westnoth, because this this grid system and the turn by turn is very reminiscent of Battle for Westnoth, which has been wildly unpopular on the channel. But now it's in 3D, so let's see what happens. How dare you! Let's see. Well, I haven't actually played. I haven't played Bloodborne myself, so I don't know who it is that you're comparing her to. All right, so I can like attack this one. I don't know any combat arms at this time. Oh no, yeah, here we go. Wraith Strike, like a ring wraith. Very interesting. Her coat.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Oh. Huh. I like how her voice sounds. Each battle a chance to grow, huh? Minor Crest of Regan, curve shot. I can already tell there's like going to be a lot of complex shit going on here.
Is mine.
She's not a blonde, she has white hair. Oh, okay. Smash, that'll do it. Okay, so she's the Gimli.
How was that?
You see, she's also got like tactical sort of pseudo shorts. Or skirts, I think they are. Alright, I think that's everybody. Is everybody gone? No, Dimitri still hasn't. I don't know. I guess over here. Good. Get closer. Have you ever thought about playing Valkyrie Chronicles? You know, it wouldn't be a new game on the channel if in the first episode there weren't people telling me immediately, hey, here's the other games you should actually be playing instead of this shit. Right? It's a tradition by now. But yes, I'm aware of Valkyrie Chronicles. I'm familiar with the concept. Okay, so if I come here, so I can't shoot. I can only shoot like 2 tiles ahead or something. Okay. Let's get right into the thick of things. Use one of those, give myself some heals. Here we go.
Hey! You would like to stare! Out of my way!
Good. Oh, wow.
As expected.
That was a heck of a counterattack. Leveled up already. That's what I was hoping for. That's why I put her out there.
Let's all do our part.
Ready to do our part, right? Oh, very good. I think I'm getting kind of lucky here, though, to be perfectly honest. Let's see here.
Attack when an ally is nearby, and the enemy will be intimidated,
Making them easier to hit. Alright. Oh, so it's got to be an allied one, not just the one. Okay, got it. I understand. Actually, no. Let's do combat arts, Tempest Lance. That will do it. Yeah.
You never had a chance.
Careful now.
I want to come like maybe right here, and then combat arts, wraith strike. I think that's gonna finish him off before he can counterattack and hit me. There it is. Leveled up again. That's what I wanted to see.
Another step forward.
I've received an iron axe. I can't take, you know, just the Cry of the Witch thing from ReZero.
Honestly, accomplishing with that little stunt. It's like you're trying to get me, you fool.
Excuse me.
No, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Of course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now, right? You can call me Sis. But
So
I'm also
this.
known as the beginning.
So this the beginning.
Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis, and I'm also called the beginning. But who would
This
call
chant
me?
is interesting. The hi-ha-tee-da, hi-ha-tee-da. I'm streaming this from my Switch, Terrace.
My name until just now. And like that, it came to me. How
Huh.
broke upon your face? Did you say child? A mere child forgot her own name?
Well, he draws a lot of conclusions from somebody who doesn't say a word.
Phooey! That child was just saying life. And what does that make you?
I am no child.
Such arrogance. You look the part, but are you truly an adult? You threw yourself before an act to save just a young girl. Yet all is well. I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened.
You stopped time? So this I am that I am. Yeah.
I do not hear gratitude. Perhaps I should force you to leave? There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you were saving after all.
So the pink and the white, those are like ribbons in her hair. That's not her actual hair. That part. Yeah, this is, oh my gosh, yeah. This would be a like an S tier or at least an A tier cosplay if somebody actually did something of this character.
Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that?
What will happen when time resumes?
When time begins again, these will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end. How rude of you to drag me into this. What to do?
Let's see here. You can intertwine ribbons on your braided hair. Turn back the hands of time. If you could turn back
Let's turn back the hands
time.
of time. Yes, I do believe it can be done. You're really quite troublesome. I cannot wind back time too far, but always one. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
Mm. Hey there, Merrick. He's aqualite with green hair. Oh, I'm sure that Sothis isn't useless. I can't do the Call of the Witch. You guys know what it means.
Hey, over here!
Yeah, I remember there was a girl. Oh, I was going to talk about the ribbons in a second, but yeah, let's keep moving forward.
The Knight of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students.
They're already dead.
Hey,
The
are
thieves.
running away. Go after them.
Mindless turn wheel for scroops and scrubs who charge with reckless abandon. Hey, are you talking about me?
Who's there?
Why,
Skirmish at dawn, complete. Oh yeah, MVP, baby! Did she do like that little ninja run in the corner? Oh, it's gone now.
It is you. Goodness, it's been ages. Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man. Well, that's how I always thought of him as anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that cab nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Kara. Wait. That is this ends. I insist that return to the monastery with me.
Carry
Alois.
monastery. I suppose this was it.
And how about you? Are you the captain's child?
I don't know. I'm a bandit.
Great sense of humor, this one. Clearly cut from the same cloth as the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you?
We're so tall, like as a
What's
woman.
trouble? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
He and I wouldn't dare to run from the Knights of Seros.
We're almost as tall as this Geralt guy.
They do seem rather skilled.
Oh, good, I got voices in my head. So it's like me and so Victoria here in Sothis, it's like me and chat. Like listen to the voices in your head. You're wearing heels? Oh, am I? I guess I didn't notice. They don't show the feet much.
Your skill is beyond question. Clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker, former captain of the Knights of Seros. Oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything?
Let's see. The Knights of Seros.
You haven't heard of the Knights of Seros? The most famous order of knights in all of
There you go. Glad you picked that up, Jacob Brown.
Hey, you are come with us to the monastery, right? Oh, I should mention that the 3 are students at the Officers Academy at the monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got those of it.
Tell my students about the voices in your head.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's good thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove the lacking ruler if you can't see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler to yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy. Although the debate between their highnesses.
Male Bayless is 5'9". Well, you gotta also remember this is a Japanese game, so like their conventions of what's tall are a little different than Westerners.
Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually capable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating.
Huh.
You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your service to the Empire. I might as well tell you now. I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please, allow me to finish my own...
Yeah, right, so he wasn't even done yet.
Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like
Holy
yourself.
Kingdom, huh?
Please, do consider return to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship.
Yeah, I'm already getting
with
job
the
offers, yeah.
monastery before begging for favors.
Well, you know, when you're in the MVP of the match.
In this world.
So they're asking where's my
It
allegiance.
seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you take your pick. Well,
So the Adrestian Empire is the land of ancient history. Then there is the Holy King. So this is like Edelgard, right? Then there's the Holy Kingdom of Fergus, the land of noble knights. And then the Leicester Alliance, the burgeoning league of nobles. We'll roll a dice to decide who you'll side with. Is this it? Do I get locked in here? No, they wouldn't do it that fast, would they? Having said that, Fergus is the Blue Lions, right? Which I don't know anything about any of these other than, well, blue is, like I said before, I like blue. I like lions. Blue Lions sounds cool. Yeah, so this is not the final choice. Okay, then who cares? Let's just go.
Understood. Fargus is a noble and distinguished king. Has always valued chivalry.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
Oh, I guess if I end up going with the Holy Knights.
they are such a hurry. You know, each of the three is more unique.
Yeah, could do the, you know, I was chosen by heaven, say my name when you pray. You know, alright, Dimitri. He seems quite sincere, but I sense darkness lurking beneath. She is a refined young woman, but I feel as though she is always evaluating me. His easy smile is striking.
Yes, I thought the same.
I'm so sleepy once again.
So sleepy, wasn't it?
Yes, you're really tired from sitting on your ass!
Oh, happy baby sleeping.
You only had one conversation, you should be able to detect darkness without any bloody reference. So we're clipping along here, and that's it, we're done with the prologue, right?
White cloud.
Ooh.
Great tree moon. 3 houses.
Alright. Well, temporarification, I probably also shouldn't have some sort of child in my head. Oh, wait, here we go.
To scatter, and the virgin fields once again spring to life across folk, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great.
This is a very interesting art style.
The continent of Fogland, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. The ruling powers now control the land.
I can kind of see it.
In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Augustinian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the holy...
Frigid north, blue is cold, easy to remember.
royal family and its knights.
Who is this narrator? He sounds a little familiar.
A league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor, rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed a tempest of war and turmoil, Fogland and these three mighty powers now exist in relative.
I like how you can see the sub-units of the empire, like, you know, the local areas. Yeah, the Imperials, right? It's like the HRE, except they don't have an emperor.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around. It really is Fogland in a nutshell. Good and the bad.
Like Emma, we'll be there soon. There it is.
Hopefully the audio is not going to be choppy for all the cutscenes for you guys. It sounds okay for me, but this is just what I had heard before, is that these cutscenes can be a little choppy with the audio on the stream. And I think this is the woman who's who we're about to see, I think is the woman we saw in the intro, who kills that guy. I don't know if that's a flash forward or a flashback or what. Oh no, not that. Gotta focus on your studies, kid, not on the tits and ass! Although the way she's walking, okay, she's working the hips. She's doing that thing, you know, where you bring the foot out and in front. You know? It's just to kind of, anyway. There's the one. That's the one who was in the intro film thing. The action scene.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
Yes. That's how it works. The battle you saw was several hundred years ago. Oh, wow, okay. So, a mortal queen, or something to that effect.
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this piece. I'll be forced to see her now.
Jeez, Kipsu losing his mind. You've been here before?
I've never spoken this to you before, but many years ago, I was a knight here.
This is an interesting hairstyle he's got. It's like if you braided a mullet.
I reported to the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
The Archbishop.
As you know, the majority of folks in Fogland are devout followers of the teachings of Seros.
Oh, yes, as I knew.
The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Jack. My name is Cedric.
That was an aggressive left turn.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is not it?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child. But I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts on
My name is Victoria.
a fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you know?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but
Fire Emblem mobs are stuffed in the fridge. Yeah. Yeah. Good reference.
Apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would already ask this of you.
Yeah, well, that's like so Oda, the guy who writes One Piece, all of his main characters have like these really awful backstories, and it usually will include you find out what awful way their parents died, or like even if they died of a sickness or they're just not around. And I think he was once asked about it, like, why do all of your characters have dead parents? And then I think he said something like, because the word parent is the opposite of adventure.
I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
I must work here? As a mercenary?
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats out here talking about the Officers Academy. Well, the academy just happens to be for the professor. And apparently damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how
Manuela.
stern and handsome you are.
Huh.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for.
Yes.
You can handle things from here. Good. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something.
It's like, don't trust the Pope, don't trust me.
Competence and age are not necessarily.
Remind me to tell y'all a story about a time I taught at a community college class.
I am Han, a past scholar and professor at the Officers Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available.
Oh yeah! Now we're talking. She's available. She's flirting with me. That tells me same sex is possible. Let's go! So, you're a songstress, huh?
Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company. Perhaps you've heard of me? The Franck Opera Company is beautiful, fearless.
Huh.
Spare our colleague the needless hatter, Manuel. Now, it seems you'll be taking charge of one academy's 3 houses.
Yeah. Oh, 10 Bravification. Did you just quote Battlestar Galactica? Very nice. Very, very nice. The sun also rises. One of the great... Well, that whole fucking show was great. I was going to say one of the great episodes, but... Yeah, I really liked Romo Lampkin. He was awesome.
I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of evil, have you?
Yeah. So without spoiling the context too much, for those of you who don't know, Ted Bray was just saying, the quote was, "There's no greater ally, no force more powerful, no enemy more resolved than a child who chooses to step forth from their parents' shadow," which in the context is about a character who's kind of defined by the relationship he or she has with their parent. Well, I guess it kind of gives it, yeah. So it's, yeah, that's interesting. Jesus Christ! Manuela's thighs. With the effect it's having on that fabric. Oh, man.
Do you not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain.
And up top, I'm just saying happy World Milk Day. That is the day, June
Officers
1st.
Academy
That's all I'm
is
saying.
comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Hildegard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
So they call her Emperor instead of Empress? Whatever.
The Blue Lighthouse is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next emperor, king, and sovereign are all here. It certainly is a promising year.
I'll say, I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now,
Phoenix, right?
I suggest taking
I'm a man of
some
culture.
Bible
Oh, because I've watched Battlestar? Only the finest of humanity's species watch Battlestar Galactica. So, of course, I watched Battlestar Galactica to try to be there.
The old man has a point.
It's a stag, he's a Baratheon.
And keep in mind that I've only notified house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way.
Oh, good, so all the students could think I look so young and I'm also a student.
By spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids.
Okay, so we got stags and lions and eagles, and there's also ducks?
I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child, to know as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that that's all comforting. How trustworthy is this Gerald's character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 20 years ago? I will remind you that Flame is now here with us as well.
Flame, huh?
Please.
Sedith, have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shimmer. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church, especially if they're frequenting Garrett Mott.
Yes.
I'm sure that that's Colleen Clinkenbeard.
Continue my investigation.
Oh, and Fire Emblems, 3 houses, voice cast. I'm gonna look this up.
For now, I will have faith that you are placing trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
And running along the bottom. Okay, but yeah, I'm trying to look here. Okay, so I guess I should just Control F Lady. Okay, she's not on the wiki listed there. Oh yeah, I'm doing the disco dance. Night fever, night fever. Okay, no, it's not Colleen Clinkenbeard. It's Sharameen Lay. That sounds familiar. What else has she done? Oh, she's Gage the Mechromancer in Borderlands. Yeah, alright. These are all the kids, huh? There's our Neko. Okay, magic. This reminds me of Legend of Galactic Heroes. I guess it's because they kind of have a base uniform. Well, somebody's modified their uniform, though, actually. Okay, person hiding behind the book. Obviously, we must protect his or her smile at all costs. Oh, you fucked up, dude. Oh, can somebody use a quarterstaff? Well, no, it's probably they're going to use a spear, but quarterstaffs are awesome. Huh. This is the future of the Enchant regime. Yeah, I like how our character looks. Oh, okay. So, time to explore the monastery. Right stick move camera, plus in... Okay, so that's like start minus, zoom in and out. B, Y buttons, hold and dash. If you're ever unsure what to do next, look to the left side of the screen. Your current objectives will be displayed there. So, okay, yep. Zoom out, zoom in. Zoom out, zoom in. Wow! We can go fast! Anyway, what's my first task? Hit me!
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here.
Yeah,
at the
protect
Correct?
protocols have been initiated.
To start, please speak with the 3 leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home.
It's hard to believe that this voice actress is the same one who does Gage the Necromancer. But she does, she's done some other interesting stuff too. Like, she's actually Petra in ReZero and Puck. She does both voices. And she also does, what else does this person do? I'm looking it up. I'm trying to remember their other stuff. Oh yeah, and she's Megumin in the English dub. That is. This is all English dubbing that I'm talking about. Yeah, she's Ryuko Matoi. Yeah, why didn't I recognize this name right away? Yeah, this person's done a lot of stuff. She's Akko in Little Witch Academia.
Here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me.
Wait, no, I'm mixing it up. That's Erica Menendez. No. The one I'm looking for... Okay, Erica Menendez, it says that she voiced somebody called that. No. Who's the one that voices Rhea? Jeremy Lay. Okay, so this one, this voice actress for Rey is... What else did she do? Yeah, I was completely wrong about that. She's Gage the Necromancer, but that's still weird, you know? It's like that crossover. It's totally wrong about some of these other ones. Okay, so apparently the voice actress for Rey here is also the voice actress for Pen in the Netflix redubbing of Neon Genesis Evangelion. I wonder what kind of money she got for that. So, you should speak with every student you can. This might be your only chance to see what they're really like before you become a professor. Speak to the 3 house leaders, gather information about the students in each house. The students can be found in the reception hall, the 4th floor, and throughout the officers' academy. This will give me an iron sword, Vulnary, which is healing, and money. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, how old is Byleth? Quests are given to you by people around the monastery. Those who can give or involved with quests will have icons in them. Consult the quest menu to see the quests you have accepted. The icons beside each quest indicate their status. Icons for essential quests are red. Okay. Be sure to greet everyone.
Frankly, we have can't entrust students to someone.
You saved the lives. Now you should make the rounds.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm not going to be listening to every single line of dialogue. I can read quickly. You know, we could get moving here. How do I get out? Terra Platt, voice 0 in that 3. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to whoever the heck Erica Menendez voices. Let's see here. Yeah, right, no kidding. It's like, your father abandoned these children. None of them were born yet. Okay, the ZR button. So, like, this button? Oh, okay. Oh, my! Okay, wow. That is interesting. I've never seen a mini-map like that. Okay. Well, there's Edelgard. See, so at most I'm in my early 20s? Yeah. Edelgard seems like a huge tsundere. Really? She hasn't really been mean so far. Let's see. Remember, tsundere, it's sun meets dere. It's literally tsundere. I can't say if she's really leaning either.
To the teaching position here. Kitty, I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Emblem. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Glesberg. I am the princess and the parent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Not now. Not now. Let's, I want to save that for the Blue Lion. So, where are we going? This is the area we just were in. Mercedes. There's somebody named Mercedes around here? Is this her? It's her, isn't it? She's got the hat, you know. I just got a feeling. Let's see. Ash is the best. Lindhart is always laid back. Lorenz is a true noble. No, let's go ask about the Blue Lions, because, yeah, I think we're gonna do Blue Lions. How do I get Dimitri to be my friend? Edelgard is 5'2", tiny baby. Well, you know, you gotta remember average sizes are different. So, like, I think your average American woman is 5'4", but like if we were to look up average Japanese woman, and actually these are kids still. Height, average Japanese woman's height is. All right, I'm just going on like whatever I can find on the internet. Yeah, or no, that's Philippines. No. Okay, this is like some article. I'm looking for data. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. The average height, according to Japan's National Health and Nutrition Survey, average height for men is 5'2". Average height for women is 4'9". Compared to the United States, which is 5'8" for men and 5'3" for women. So, if Edelgard is 5'2", she's slightly above average size. We're at Nightly Hogwarts. Oh yeah, we just pulled it up on the map. Good thinking. It's smart. But you know, I think we're not gonna do Edelgard because like the ancient history thing, that sounds like something maybe when I know the game a little more. Yeah.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself.
All right.
I am Dimitri Alexandra Blathed, Crown Prince of the
Blathed?
King of Fargus.
Was the D with like a T sound? Is it like Swedish? That's like a Swedish convention, isn't it? Dimitri Alexandre Blathed, Crown Prince.
Of course, at the academy I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance.
Okay.
In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the Blue Lions catch your attention?
Oh, it's wealth. So it's like that one weatherman who goes, we gotta watch out for some rain down in Lothar. Yes. Oh, I didn't see any of them, but I want to know more. Or I guess I could just ask here. Didu. This guy looks, just from that little profile picture, he looks like an older man.
Didu was born in Dusker and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years.
And this guy's a student? Well, I guess it's not like a high school. I guess people train here to become a knight or something, or to be an officer. So you don't, I guess, necessarily have to be a kid, right? If a unit takes no action except wait, gains 4 defense for plus some turn.
He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see a kind and good-natured young man.
Huh. Okay. Oh, Mercedes. Who's this? Yeah, we heard this name before.
I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but the twist of fate brought her to the kingdom.
Simple twist of fate. So she was from the Staglands.
She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her.
Reminds me of Kokoro from Darling in the Franxx. I mean, not Kokoro. The white-haired one. No, yeah, that was. God, I should know this. This is like one of my favorite animes ever. The, you know, you've got the pilots. Yeah, Kokoro. The white-haired one. Anyway.
He's rather
How did I do this? How did I just open up that log? Oh, it was ZL. Okay. Alright. I guess we should just go in order. Felix. Lucky.
Felix is the heir to House Fraldarian. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Down. He's a good guy.
So this sounds like the
He
Tsundere.
gravitates toward people who are still. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime.
Okay.
He's the adoptive son of Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar.
He's a tiny guy, isn't he? So this is 9S, basically, from Nier Automata. Nier.
He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm.
Good! Everything I have to say is important and should be met with enthusiasm. Wait, what's this swap display mean? Oh! Oh, this is the show debate, huh? Is that a hoodie? It looks like he has a hoodie on, or like under his uniform or something. Because of the drawstrings. Alright. Sylvain. Like a Sylvan elf.
The heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said... Well, he's always been a bit of a... skirt chaser, so to speak. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help.
Representation for the commoners is here. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so we already looked at Mercedes, so Annette.
Annette is
Oh, she's tiny.
She's a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery.
Oh, so she's like support because of her perseverance. She gives strength to allies.
She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night.
Explosion is good. That's good. Hold on. So let me look at these like traits they have again real quick. Okay, so D2A grants defense for a turn if he just waits. So he's like, I guess, the wall. Felix deals extra damage when no battalion is assigned or when battalion endurance is earned. I don't know what that means.
He's the adoptee.
Lockpick allows unit to open doors and chests without a key. Oh, so because he's a commoner, he's got to be a little street rat. Oh, some spoilers are going on in the chat. Let's just try to be careful about it. Like, I'm not going to throw a fit. I guess right now, if is the time if spoilers are going to accidentally slip through. It's kind of like, it's like when you start watching a show, like, let's somebody said, like, you know, somebody's, like, watching, I don't know, it would be, like, a television series. It would be, like, I don't know. It's like, let's just speak. Never mind. I was going to give an example. It doesn't matter. The point is, like, let's try to be careful. Like, right now, if somebody says, oh, man, I can't wait for the part when, John Doe kills Wallace Smith at the Fountain of Plethony. Like, none of that is going to mean anything to me. It's like, I don't know who any of those people or places are. But yeah, I guess let's try to be a little careful. But I'm not, you know, it's alright. It's bad, yeah. It's basically, yeah, Ted Ray's right. As long as I don't have, like, right now I have no context, so I have no idea what you guys are talking about. But hold on, what did somebody say? Kipsu says we must protect Mercedes-Benz, and if she dies, we use the Burgundy system to destroy the continent and then ourselves. Yeah. So defining ability: when healing an ally with white magic, unit recovers the same amount of HP. Damn, that's like a, you know, just from what I know about the concept of, like, you know, healing in RPGs, that's kind of fucking busted. If she can, because that's the whole thing with RPGs usually, especially turn-based ones. It's like you heal somebody else, but you can't heal yourself, so you need like double healers in the back to heal each other. Of course, there's exceptions, but freaking, that's kind of busted. That's very good. Anyway, alright, so Annette, this is the one we just talked about. Use Rally to grant strength to an ally. Yeah, and then finally Ingrid.
Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She's also a childhood friend with Felix, Sylvain, and myself.
Wasn't there somebody else who was like, wasn't Annette's like Galatina's niece, so like they're cousins then or something?
She is diligent, industrious, and principled.
In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
So grants might and hit with gambits. So yes, she's so knightly. She's a lady knight. Lady. Okay, wait, no, yeah, we already did this. Okay, so we're just like learning about him. Okay, so if it's just that, oh, is that a cat? Can I pet the cat? Tell me I can pet the cat. No, cat just. What is with schools and there's always cats around? You know, I remember the first university I went to before I transferred. There was look, more cats. That so like I went into, oh, here's the other guy. So I guess let's just like see what some of these other people are. Did I ask about Dimitri? You can only feed animals with the DLC. Are you serious? Like, first off, I haven't heard that there is DLC, but secondly, are you serious? Is that a thing? It's like, you want to feed the cat? That's gonna be $5. Oh, and yeah, did I ask about Dimitri himself? Oh, it's him.
Me? Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think? I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand that.
Only thing that colors me is that you're blue. Multiplies experience gained by 1.2 because of his royal lineage. That's a pretty good ability. Cats as pets largely take care of themselves. Oh yeah, so anyway, so the first university that I went to was me and a good friend of mine. We both went there. I was obviously studying history. He was studying psychology. But it was funny because once we basically found out that basically our departments had different views on the cats around the university. So like people like from the departments of the liberal arts and stuff were leaving food and water out for the cats. And then it turns out his department, the psychology department, the professors from there were all getting fucking pissed about cats being on campus, and they were trying to find ways to shoo them off all the time. So it was just sort of funny, and that was the day we became enemies. No. There's only one DLC to Kai. Buy it costs $20. It gives you 4 absolutely overpowered as hell units and a side campaign. Alright. You had delusions of grandeur, required your students to buy it. So I guess let's just learn about these people here.
I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from ruling house of the Lesser Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that.
Madness.
I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about one?
Yeah, like I think we're gonna do Blue Lions, but let's just kind of learn about these people.
He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man.
Damn, that is some excellent motion capture body language on this guy. Like, yeah, I could already tell he's a real douche.
That said, deep down he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't mind hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again.
Okay, I'm not gonna like read their abilities and stuff. I just kind of want to learn about them.
He comes from a merchant family.
Big dude.
His parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough life. Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and actually that's about.
Chance to recover up to 10% of max. Wait, no, I'm not gonna read the abilities. Fuck it, we're not reading the abilities. Oh, here's our Neko. Oh, this is a boy. What it was a girl.
If you ask me, it doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it.
Please, parents. All right. Lysithia.
Lysithia is the daughter of Count Ardelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out. She gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it.
It's Renly Baratheon. Yeah.
Fun in this place, you know.
Double skill experience. Mastermind, huh? That is also kind of busted. Marianne. Well, whoa, Marianne.
And that's pretty much all I know about her.
Oh,
She doesn't
Marianne.
interact much with us students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak.
Lysithea is a mini Nuke, and I love her.
Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit.
Okay. Oh, so she's there to be simped over with her advocate ability. Deal extra allies do. Male allies do. I don't know.
Her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not unusual for a noble, I guess.
That, I gotta say, this Lanchester Alliance crest in the top left, what a fucking mess.
I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here.
She predates the simp term. Yeah. Well, it's, I don't want to use the word simp, but I know I need to, or else people don't understand what the fuck I'm saying. You damn Zoomers! Anyway, okay, wait. What was the way I had to go again for the to get to Hildegard, Edelgard? Yeah, right. Yeah, but like the freaking the yellow deer. There's another little cat. I want to pet the cat. Oh, it disappeared. Maybe I am a ghost. Maybe I answered wrong in the prologue where I said I was mortal. I actually am a ghost. Okay, so what I was gonna say is it's like they just mashed all their house crests together to create the Lanchester Alliance crest. Yeah, Tenbrae, I think you're right. Like, they all wanted some representation. So then, if Edelgard is 5'2", it looks like I'm a little taller. So what am I, like 5'4"? Which would still be like 9 inches taller than your average Japanese woman. So I'm a tall character, I think.
So you've accepted a teaching position.
That might be the heels, though.
Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the.
Yeah, I got like little heels on. Not big heels, they ain't stilettos, this ain't bayonetta, but little heels.
I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah,
I
blah,
hope
blah,
you've
blah,
had a
blah.
chance to meet everyone. Would you like
Yes, tell me about the Black Eagles. Starting with yourself.
me? Well,
Fimblith is 5'5".
some think I'm a bit distant, arrogant even, but there's little to be done. One day I must rise to become Drestia's next emperor. What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities.
What does that mean? So Imperial lineage. Okay. Oh, I forgot to check out the main dude back there, but whatever. Okay, Hubert. Ooh, don't want to mess with him.
Marquis Vester. He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable.
Edelgard is the most powerful tank in the game. Really? With her axe-wielding ability... Well, I guess dwarves use axes, and they're typically tank style, but I figured that she was going to be, offensively minded.
Hubert is the...
Oops. No. Anyway. Ferdinand.
For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's terribly irritating. His house is out of Dugai, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is perhaps too pleased with its own status.
Interesting. This is gonna be like Charlemagne's family. She's afraid they're gonna overthrow the empire. Make themselves the new royal house or whatever.
For some reason, his house is...
Okay. Linhardt.
He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that are particularly interesting and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping. If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire.
Okay. Casper. Or Caspar.
He's the second son of Count Berglis. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself. He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up in your care, be sure to keep a close eye on him.
Interesting.
She's Count Varley's only daughter.
Looks like she just woke up.
I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul.
What an interesting ability. Persecution Complex, +5 attack when unit not at full HP. Stop picking on me! She kind of reminds me of the main female character in Mystery Girlfriend X, this anime I've been slowly working my way through with a friend of mine. Except you can see more of her eyes.
I believe she shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't leave, but don't worry. I'll make sure she finds her way to class.
So she, well, shuts herself in her quarters, purple hair, classic Shrinking Violet, I guess. Alright. Dorothea? Oh, how fashionable.
But Dorothea is an exception.
Oh, she's one of the good ones, huh? Is that how it works? No,
She's
playing
a
around.
songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers Academy.
Songstress. Adjacent allies recover up to 10% of their max HP at the start of each turn. Oh, isn't that like... I've never played D&D, but that's like... isn't that like what bards do? They sing during battle to help people? Petra.
To the west of Fogue is an archipelago called Bridget. Petra is the granddaughter of their king.
I already liked it. Like, immediately I thought, I was like, wow, her fashion is so different. Like, her hairstyle, and she has that paint under her right eye. Yeah, right there. So she's, like, from some isolated part of it. Well, not isolated, but from, like, if she's from an archipelago, clearly it's a different, like, culture. That's usually how it goes. Huh.
Bridget is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
Okay. Well, that was all fun. Alright, so we're supposed to go back and talk to the Pope, right? Petra's the second best tank of the Black Eagles because of her ability to dodge. Oh yeah, the only thing better than being able to tank a hit is just don't get hit at all. Damn, these guys' armor is friggin' huge, like, because they're kind of short and stout, like relatively short. It looks like Shard Plate from the Stormlight Archive franchise, you know? Alright. Yeah, wait, am I going the wrong way? Wasn't it this way? Yeah. Dodge tanking. There you go. So what house am I joining? It's probably going to be the Blue Lions. Because I like blue and I like lions, as I've said before. Huh. Suppose I should return to Rhea. Yes.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose
Vitality of souls, huh?
Of one of our three
That she stated.
I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Yeah, and I'll figure out what house I want to join. But even after I join a house, I'm gonna need a bed. Is yours available? You know what I'm saying? You know what Alright.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining two houses.
Which house will I choose? So, I guess it kind of reviews it. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna do the Blue Lions. A house for students from the Adrestian Empire, many are nobility. Most of them use magic. Man, it's so tough though because like there's at least there's some that are interesting in all of them. Manuela has to be double your age at least, so she's at least 42, looking good. There's the Alliance. You see, look at that. There's like 5 different crests. Actually, no, because the bottom left one is sort of quartered, and the top right one is also split. Like, yeah, what a mess. As per regional tradition, many are skilled archers. And then a house for students from the kingdom of Fergus. Most value chivalry and excel at military arts. So yeah, we're gonna go with the Holy Kingdom. I think there's some interesting characters in here. I'm down with this.
So you have chosen the Blue Lions led by Dimitri, correct?
Yes.
Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
Yeah. Plus, I don't want to really get into the archery with the golden lions like for this. That seems like it's a little. I would imagine that ranged warfare is a little bit more nuanced, and the magic is more complicated. The Holy Kingdom of Fergus is nearly Holy Fergus or Kingdom. What? Yeah. Anyway.
They
Let's
are
go.
all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future on their shoulders. You appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Oh man. Instead of Siteth, his name should just be Seeth, because he'd be seething.
Brother?
Oh!
Sincerely sorry.
Little green drill hair. It looks like green yogurt or something. I don't know. Is there such a thing as green yogurt? I don't know.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
Flame.
Oh, no, it's nothing.
No, so this is her.
More
Huh?
importantly, what's this?
This is our newest professor at the academy.
Yes, I'm your new big brother. Even though I'm a
Oh
woman.
my! A new addition to the Officers Academy. I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Seth's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of.
Uh-huh.
In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the three houses, to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Okay. So I actually don't know what the plot of this game is at all.
Wait, does this mean our new professor is... No, I really can't believe it! But I was speaking to you so casually, as though we were companions.
Oh, so I kind of like Annette with her hair like this. Is it like tied? Yeah, it looks nice.
Oh, I am so sorry, Professor. You're just the same age as the rest of us, and... Oh, and I'm sorry I just said that too. I really must watch my tongue.
Oh, so you know, here, let me tell a quick little story. So I used to be a docent for the local El Paso Holocaust Museum, and one of the things that they do is, you know, you can schedule things where schools would come to the museum for tours, but also sometimes they would ask if you could send somebody to go give a lecture in the classroom or something. So I remember I once got asked to go give a lecture to a class at the community college over in New Mexico. So I go, and I get a call from the professor, and she tells me, like, hey, I'm actually commuting to the class, and there's traffic blockage, so if you need to, just go ahead and start without me in case I don't end up not making it. And I said, yeah, sure, okay. So I go to the classroom, and like we had a CD with was it? No, actually, yeah, it was a CD. We had a CD with the like pictures that we use, and we also had like some poster boards. So I'm just there. I go in, I get on the computer, and I'm setting stuff up, and then the professor comes in and says, oh, hi there, are you from the museum? And I went, yeah. It's like, okay, yeah, I was able to make it on time. So, and I said, what time does class start? It's at this time, right? And she says, yeah, okay, so then we'll go ahead and start. So I waited for the class, you know, it's like, yeah, she just said, yeah, we'll get started at that time. So then it hits like 9:30 or whatever the fuck the time it was. And then I say, okay, hello everybody, I'm Conquering History Games. And, you know, I just start introducing myself, you know, saying I'm from the Apostle Holocaust Museum. And then she just goes, what? And she's surprised by it. And she thought that I was just, because like I was the youngest employee there, is like she thought that I was just there to set up the PowerPoint or something for somebody presumably older person who didn't know what technology was, I guess. And I said, no, yeah, I'm here. I'm the one who's going to give the lecture. And like I'm younger than some of the students. And she's just going, okay, but you know what? I could jump in if you need me to or anything. Anyway, I ended up giving the presentation. It went very well. She was a fan, and she actually ended up requesting me. So I ended up in the future. So I ended up more than one occasion after that giving presentations to her classes. So it all worked out. But yeah, that's because you know I do look young. Even now when I'm not of that age actually anymore, I still people still tell me I look young, and it's actually gotten to the point where it's a little annoying, where it's like you just start to wonder, like, do you even fucking look at my face? You think I'm 20? You see all this bitterness in my eyes? Anyway, how about we play the video game, shall we? I really must watch my tongue. Oh, well, why is this even an option? It doesn't even show. I don't mind if you treat me as a friend.
You say that, but I just don't know about all of this.
I'll admit, it didn't sit well with me either. After all, we wish to show you due respect. Sure, but if the professor says it's okay, should that be enough? That is, if your highness can consent to such a thing. After all, we're speaking this way to our future king, so we may as well relax our speech to our professor too, right?
Fedkin, yes, Super Smash Brothers, yes. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to when every single one of these characters in the shot right now is in Smash Ultimate, and then people are going to complain, and everybody's going to forget how we were given King K. Rool and everybody else, you know.
Well, we're not in the guild, so it only goes to follow we should all speak companionably. I can concede. If the professor says it's fine, we ought to accept that highness gratefully.
As for me, I'm not sure I can manage.
That's kind of like she got a little bit of a country accent there, you know.
You don't have
Got
to
some
worry
twang.
if it's too difficult. Fine with that too, right, Professor?
My controller is just rumbling constantly.
I don't suppose you would care to join me for tea. We could discuss education and marriage.
Oh my god, I got a horny student. And he just so happens to have the same color as Kipsu.
Control yourself, Sylvain. I have more important matters to discuss with our new professor.
I remember I once, so back in high school, I remember we had this economics teacher who was relatively young. I think she was in her late 30s. But you know, she looked good, and so there were students drooling over her, even though she dressed very conservatively. But I remember I had a friend at the time who actually, he was like a maniac. It was like he was an insane person. He was actually actively plotting to destroy her marriage and hook up with her. And I'm talking about serious plans. It was psychotic. Anyway, yeah.
Come to the training ground later. There, you will show me what you're capable of.
You aren't wasting any time, are you, Felix? As it were, count me in for any such battle.
Pardon me, but I would also love to observe you in battle for future reference, if that's okay with you.
This is the commoner, right? Yeah, Ash.
Ash, I won't have you speak of merely watching. You should join us as well.
If you get injured, simply say the word and I'll get you up straight away.
Hold on. That voice. Say the word and I'll patch you up straight away. Who is that voice actress? I don't know. I might have to hear her again. That sounded a little familiar.
Your Highness, do take care not to go overboard.
You worry too much to do. I'll be fine, I promise.
My companions, is there not something inherently wrong with crossing blades as a way to bond with each other?
I never thought of it that way. Well, if that's how you feel, I suppose you'll just stay behind while the rest of us are at the training ground?
Ingrid, my dearest friend, you really are too harsh on me. Well then, Professor, what do you think? As you can see, the Blue Lion House is a lively bunch. You'll find none who work harder.
I'm out. No, I'm kidding.
I'm certain we'll cause our fair share of trouble. I'm very much looking forward to the year.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure if being adopted makes you noble. I thought you had to be elevated to such a rank. You know what? I don't know much about that. Adoption in the feudalism system. I'm trying to think if there was any famous adopted people who became prominent medieval lords. Nothing comes to mind. Certainly not royalty. That would be something very interesting to research. There are new places to explore in the monastery. I really like the... I think it's supposed to be that she's like thrusting her fist up, but it just looks like she's doing the classic disco dance, you know? Receive 1,000 G from the Church of Syros as funding for this month's activities. Okay, 26th. Now what? Sylvan is a walking HR disaster. Yeah.
I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise. You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything. Absolutely everything.
Okay, let's settle in then.
Crests are a fascinating topic. But before one can die,
crests are power.
Said to be bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines.
Okay.
Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now.
And you believe I have a crest?
I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter.
Okay.
As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well.
Oh, this is kind of like in Fate. Yeah.
Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all.
So, the first bits of the game, Blue Lion's characters have direct relations to the missions. Oh, well then I guess I picked a good house for that then, for my first try. Alright, find out about this. I'm curious.
Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device. What is this?
Huh? Is that my crest?
A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling!
You know what? That could sound egotistical, but I guess when you're an academic who's just so into research, it probably has just rejuvenated him finding that out. Like, yes, I will no longer weep, for there are more worlds to conquer.
Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now.
Let's see here. There weren't so much famous adoptions, but plenty of examples of claiming very loosely related family members as legal heirs, like William the Conqueror's claim to the throne of England. Oh yeah, well the William the Conqueror thing was also... It was almost like a handshake agreement with him and Edward the Confessor, where it's like, yeah, sure, you can be king, bro. After I'm dead, though, bro. When it's not my problem, bro. In the feudal system, so Mad Beast Yeti, good to see you, says, in the feudal system, titles and lands can only be inherited through blood. The type of inheritance law might change. However, adoption, does exist in the Chinese and Japanese feudal imperial systems. And this game was made in Japan, so it may confuse the inheritance laws between Eastern and Western. Yeah, in Japan, in terms of the Emperor, and I admit that it is not a field of expertise. I should look into that, like find some good literature to read up on, like the details of feudal Japan. But it was my understanding what that they tended to do in Japan is that you didn't try to coup the Emperor, you just tried to breed your way into him. So like, you can kind of think of it like, to use a pop culture example, in A Song of Ice and Fire. Who is the ruling house at the start of the series? It's House Baratheon. But he is married to a Lannister, and, like, you know, Tywin tries to surround him with Lannisters. So it's one of those things where it's like, okay, yeah, technically House Baratheon is going to be in charge of the kingdom, but in reality, it's going to be the Lannisters. And then that doesn't even get into the incest thing, where, you know, they would have quite literally been 100% Lannister because Joffrey would have been Cersei and Jaime's kid. Now, having said that, I'm going to spark an argument. I am 100% a believer that Jaime and Cersei are actually Targaryens, and unless George R. R. Martin himself comes out and says, no, they're fucking not, I'm going to consider it canon, because head canon's real canon, damn it. Alright, let's move on.
I have more research to do in regard to its crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done.
I did work?
What could this line here be indicating? What in the world?
Alright. It is now possible to go into battle with the same appearance as in the monastery. You can set this in the journal by selecting unit appearance. Oh yeah, this was something they updated, right? It said when we updated yesterday. You can now change your protagonist's outfit to the dancer ensemble. A quest has been added from chapter 5 of the main story on. You'll find it on the bulletin board. You must have the ability to invite people to tea parties. To tea parties? Yeah, who needs the emperorship when you can be the shogun? Post made by Totoyomo Hideyoshi gang. That's a good one. Yeah. So, yeah, Mr. Great Unifier. I actually think somebody told me about, like, that there's an anime based on, I guess you can kind of say it's an isekai, but it's not going to a fantasy world, it's going to a historical event, but I think the concept is supposed to be that somebody goes back in time, and in the middle of a fight, Toyotomi Hideyoshi gets killed, and so, you know, the Great Unifier is now dead, and so the anime is about, okay, how do we fix this? Okay.
Professors of the Officers Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead.
Huh.
It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month.
Yeah, I think the Hideyoshi thing, though, the concept being that, like, why be the emperor when you can be the person who in reality runs the country? Is I don't know. Well, maybe Penkin can clarify, but I thought that was the concept there.
Pay careful attention to your schedule, that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month, and when.
Monastery's schedule features different events on different days. Each week you have one day off when you may choose an activity from the list. Your only option at first will be Explore. Select the calendar with the directional buttons to view the schedule. Okay? Teach your students in a dancer outfit, lead them into battle in a dancer outfit. Okay, so then I hit L for unit appearance. Change the appearance. So I have regular attire and in battle. Unit's appearance in battle will match the appearance of the current class. Okay. Unit's appearance will match the appearance in the monastery. Okay, am I missing something? This literally looks the same. Oh, I guess it's because I've just... Yeah, that's my class. So I went attire. Oh, here we go. What's the dancer ensemble look like? Oh! Well... Interesting. It's it's asymmetrical. You know, some good armor is asymmetrical. Although, actually... It should be flipped, because aren't I right-handed? That's funny, she's looking up... It's the way she brought up her hand, it's like she's looking at her own outfit. It's like, what the fuck? I'm supposed to go to battle in this? Well, we're not. We're supposed to dance it. Let's stick to war. We'll save the dancer ensemble for, the occasions. So does that also mean I can change other people's thing? No, they just have the one. Or you probably like unlock shit later. Okay. So it's an explore day because it's Sunday. I guess let's go look around a little bit. This is my room. I thought I heard a girl's voice, but I must have been imagining things. Just my imagination. What's this? Bulletin board. Fresh catch. Catch a delectable fish for the St. Catholian celebration. Will give me fish, give me larva, gives me renown. I'd like some help growing vegetables. Share a bite. Food in the dining hall is pretty appetizing. Is anyone interested in sharing a meal? Ladies preferred. Okay. Speak with your house leader. And then there's the journal. So this is probably just tracking stuff. Oh no, that's under there. Okay. So professor level E. So presumably we want to get to A.
These are the suits core. Commoner students also reside on the fifth floor, while the second is primarily students of noble birth.
War outfit has hardly any armor either. Well, it says that we can have our attire match our class, so presumably if we... I don't know what the different classes are, but what, like maybe like... Does that mean like tank, DPS, heal, or does that mean like I could be a knight, or I could be an archer, or what is it? So like, does that mean she'll get different armor or different outfit, different attire, depending on what the class is? Like, how many can we possibly unlock? Could be interesting to find out.
Try to avoid discrimination based on social status here. The nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to matters of pride.
Who would have thought?
Speaking of, it would be best for you to avoid improper conduct. I expect you to set a good example for the students.
Oh, depending on your class, your battle attire changes, so you need to level people up. Okay. So yeah, we'll unlock things along the way. That's cool. Zoom, 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 zoom. Hilda and Claude. Let's take a look here. Where? Alright, so blue, I'm guessing that means blue lions? Or no, it was the other way. Shit. I have to go the other way. Oh, don't give me the cutscene. Come on, because we're just going to turn right back around right now anyway. Come on! Oh, I guess it's just showing me that this is the place. Okay, wait. Yeah, speak to house leader. I'm guessing blue means blue lion. Yep, there's the Dimitri.
Professor, here there will be a mock battle. We must not neglect training. I trust that you will carefully study the strengths and weaknesses of each of your students, that you may provide effective guidance, regardless of the results. This battle will be a great learning experience.
Okay.
As this is your first time at the monastery, please.
Okay, guy, facilities.
Students and teachers of the Officers' Academy are free to use the facilities within the monastery. For example, you can dine with others at the dining hall, or partake in one-on-one combat at the training grounds.
We'll probably do some of that.
I encourage you to wander around the monastery and lend an ear to the people living here.
Okay.
There are bulletin boards in various places around the monastery. Have you seen them, Professor? There you can find requests from various sources, as well as information about the market.
The market, like the stock market? You know, see how my stocks are doing? Stock go up and never come down?
To fulfill these requests, you should eventually be able to use even more of the facilities here.
Okay.
The bulletin board gets updated frequently. You would do well to check it once a month.
Alright, activity points.
This probably goes without saying, but no matter which facility you use, it will take up a considerable amount of your time. It's helpful to plan out activities in advance, so that you don't mistakenly squander your time here.
Okay, so I can't do every single thing every day. You can explore the monastery as much as you like, but certain activities will only be available while you have activity points. So, like, I probably shouldn't fish when I should be training or something like that, right? Professor level.
Professors at the Officers' Academy are expected to have exceptional leadership skills. Students and teachers alike must devote themselves to their studies and strive to acquire great wisdom, even outside their respective fields.
Okay. Your professor level determines, raise it by reading books. Whoa, you're telling me I can become a better professor by reading books? I dig it. Taking part in activities and interacting with students. Yeah, I've been ordering so many fucking new books lately. I really need to reorganize my bookshelves. And there's more still on the way! So should I just, like, as a general rule, talk with people who are in my house?
I have no cause for doubt, but if you mistreat him in any way, I will take action.
This is a big dude.
I have a request.
So, there's a dish I would like to make, but I need more of a certain vegetable to do so. I was planning to grow from seeds in the greenhouse, but if you'd like to help. Grow plants in the greenhouse, take his seeds, ask him to grow and harvest crops. I guess let's take that so we can just learn how to do some of these side missions. Plus, this guy's probably going to be our tank, and I love me some tanks. Tanks are extremely underrated, and I don't just say that because I usually play as tanks. Everybody wants to be the DPS, but don't nobody want to be getting shot by DPS. That's where I come in. Have I overflowed my bookshelves? Yes and no. I've got space, but it's because, like, it seems like I don't because things aren't organized. Basically, what I need to do is because, so I actually have some very unique bookshelves. It's a long story, but they actually used to be, DVD shelves. Spotted Dorothy. Oh, can I just still talk to some of these other people?
It's true. I'm the only commoner in the Black Eagle House. I knew that before the first day of class. Those people are simply exhausting.
Wow, so what, they all gave her shit for it? Okay, yeah, so I can't, like, really do anything with her, except I guess just talk to her real quick. Yeah, anyway, so basically, like, imagine, like, a Blockbuster closed. I have the shelves from that Blockbuster. It wasn't a Blockbuster, but similar concept. So I have a lot of shelf space, but the thing is, those ones are not very big because they're used to holding, like, VHSs and, you know, DVDs. So my big hardcover books are, like, my hardcover books that are, like, too big, I have to put somewhere else. So I keep those here in the office that I'm streaming in right now. Let's see, we got dining staff. So hungry. So we might actually kind of just call it a day here, though, because I did already stream a bit today. And we've made our character, we've picked our house, we've gotten out of the, yeah, you know, like, we're ready to go. We're up and running, or not up and running, we're ready to, like, actually start the game. Oh, let's talk to little drill girl here.
Well, I call you that, but I am afraid I am not a student here myself.
We're gonna visit you then.
My mother would not be pleased if he heard you saying such things. The monastery is kind enough to provide a sanctuary for my brother and I.
Okay. She has a quest.
Help me with a favor?
Fresh catch. Let's decline that for now. Okay. But what was it saying? Oh yeah, so about the books. Yeah, so I just need to, like, kind of move some books that I've got sideways on the other shelf and bring them in here, and yeah, just kind of generally rearrange things because I have bookshelves in here. And the thing is, not only have I just been buying a bunch of books recently. Ooh, greenhouse and fishing pond. I've been buying a lot of books recently, but also my parents are clearing stuff out from their house, and I had kept some of my books over there. So I've been moving stuff from over there with me. Look at the big cat. So this is where we fish, obviously. Okay, yeah. So we'll just go ahead and call it a day here. About 2-hour first stream. And, okay, so we kind of, yeah, we've made our character, we've picked our house, we're able to start doing some missions, and we have a goal. We got to get ready to fight the other two houses in some sort of, I guess, friendly war games. Anyway, the Red Eagles, I thought it was the Black Eagles. But anyway, thank you very, very much for joining me. I hope you guys are excited for this. I am, even though I'm, like, blind to how the game works, really, but I've only ever heard good things about this. I know that there's, like, diehard fans of the franchise, but I've also only ever heard good things about this game in particular. So I think it's gonna be very fun. Anyway, so I will see you guys when I stream tomorrow. I don't know if I'll stream this. That might not be until Thursday, but I'll stream some LA Noire. Anyway. Good night, everybody. Oh, wait, wait, hold on a sec. Actually, how do I save? Can I save in the middle of something, like right now? How do I do that? That's probably pretty important information. Okay, wait, X for the menu. There we go. Save. All right. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so, good night, everybody. Have a pleasant evening.